Hello to you.
Hi, Nel.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am also fine. Do you have the link?
Yes, I have it.
Mikhail, hello to you. Are you fine?
Mikhail doesn't hear us.
Okay, so let's
Mhm.
start our talk about job interview. So, it is a very useful topic because if you want to get a job and if you want your employers to be Americans or the British people, so you have to know English in order to have the interview in English. Okay, so let's open the document. We will talk about work and applying for a job. So here we have the first question. Let's talk about work, why we work, so what are the reasons. So people work because they need money to live on. What are the reasons that make people work?
Experience.
So
We want to get
uh-huh,
experience.
work experience,
Yeah.
is it actual when you are young, when you want to get the experience, or is it appropriate at any age?
I think it's appropriate at any age. If you want
Even
to
if
get
you are under
experience,
40, yeah? Okay, so, Mikhail, any suggestions except money? Why people work?
Why people work?
Mm-hmm.
I think people
some of them are getting pleasure from work.
work for
Getting pleasure.
if
What else?
if the work get it pleasure, get for him pleasure. Yes.
Pleasure. Okay, so can we say that it is also self-realization?
Yeah, it's also said.
Mm-hmm. So in order to understand what you are, so how you can be useful for other people. Okay, the next one. There is a saying, some work to live, some others live to work. So what kind of person you are? So let's
Listen.
talk about it. Evgeny, do you work to live or do you live to work?
I mm, work to live
Have
and
you
live to
understood
work.
this phrase?
Yes, I'm
Because I can't
trying.
get
I'm
it as
trying to
well.
understand this to get some work to live, some other live to work.
То есть вы живете, чтобы работать, или работаете, чтобы жить? So what is the option for you?
Mm,
And while you didn't,
I don't know. I would eliminate work from this sentence. I just live to
uh-huh,
live. There is,
just live to live. So
yeah,
can you
that's a
say
bit.
that it is? Can you say that work is a constituent part of your life, неотъемлемая часть вашей жизни?
Yeah,
Can you say this? Yeah.
it's yeah,
Mm-hmm. Then you should define. So do you work to live or you do
yeah. Work to
live
live.
to work? Okay, so I got your answer. Mikhail, have you chosen for yourself?
Mm, I think people must uh, don't
A good beginning, they must.
don't live for work.
So, but usually it happens
But
the opposite way. Yeah?
кстати, наоборот. But usually we have
It
a
happens the opposite way, наоборот. It happens the opposite way.
uh,
It happens the opposite way.
this way. Или как?
The opposite way. The opposite way. Противоположным образом. Или можно сказать латинским vice versa. Vice versa это наоборот.
Мгм.
Vice versa. Vice versa. Okay. Usually it happens vice versa. Yeah. Can you tell about somebody who is in the circle of your friends or somebody among your acquaintances who is a workaholic? So he lives in order to work. So can you tell about such person? Do you know
I don't
such
know
people?
such people. I don't know such people.
I'm such kind of a person. Yeah. No. Okay. The next question is which of these benefits are the most important? So I have given you the benefits. So you can see here social status. Is it clear? Social status.
Mm.
Career advancement. What is it, Mikhail? Career advancement.
Career advancement. Это типа карьерная
Рост.
да, рост, типа, возможность.
Продвижение, да? Room for creativity.
Uh,
А как еще раз это где?
You can see it in the document. I will highlight it. So can you see it? A room for creativity.
Да, это простір,
Ага.
пространство
Пространство. Ага.
для креатива.
Ага, Ukrainian language is always with us. Окей, да, пространство, да, space for creativity, то есть ни в коем случае не комната, да, little or no stress.
Так, little or no stress, отсутствие стресса
Satisfaction, sense of achievement.
и удовлетворение и чувство, что ты чего-то достигаешь. А как вот у меня вопрос, смотрите, что такое little or no stress? Это benefit? На работе нету стресса? Мало или стресса или как?
To decrease it, I think that they mean that you can decrease this stress, not so much. Yeah? Мало, да.
А вот Наталья, там есть присоединилась там Наталья, нет, наверное, нет ссылки.
Hello to you. Can you hear us?
Hello. I'm here.
Hello.
So,
Ой, Татьяна присоединилась. Всем привет.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. So, do you have the link?
Uh-huh.
So everybody has, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so girls, and let's talk about you. So, do you work to live or do you live to work? Как вы работаете, чтобы жить, или живете, чтобы работать? Do you work to live or do you live to work? Such a difficult phrase.
Personally, I work to live because I think it's I have to maintain work-life balance.
They say to strike the balance. Strike the balance. Есть такое выражение. То есть находите баланс между. To strike the balance between work and life. Татьяна, can you strike the balance between work and life? Как вы удается вам уравновесить работу и личную жизнь? Can you strike the balance between work and life?
I think yes, because I have enough time to devote to work and enough time to which can I spend with my friends and doing my favorite things.
So how lucky you are. Natalia. So what can you tell about yourself? So do you work to live or do you live to work?
I try to work to live and try to strike the balance between work and working and living.
And
I think I manage to manage this most of time.
So are you a success in it? То есть вот быть успешным, они говорят даже не successful, да, как нам бы хотелось быть успешным, а дословно будет быть успехом. Ну, как непривычно, да? I'm a success, это значит я успешный. So, Natalia, can you say that you are success in striking the balance between work and life? Как вы можете сказать, что вы успешны в этом?
Difficult question.
Perhaps other people can say, yeah, so about you, not yourself.
Sometimes I think I'm success, but sometimes I'm not very happy in my life and in my work.
So very honest. Thank you.
When it happens, when you are not satisfied with your work.
Sorry?
Can
you repeat?
Yeah, you are saying that. Yeah, sometimes you are not satisfied with your work when it happens to you.
Sometimes I have a lot of work and I know that I have to do this work, and I haven't enough time for the rest, for my friends, for my family, and it's раздражает, да?
Annoying. Наталья, you can say I am snowed with my work, да? Это когда мы говорим я завалена работой, да, а по-английски это будет как бы заснежена работой. I am snowed with my work. I have to meet deadline. Meet deadline, ну это вы знаете, да, то есть сделать к сроку. I have to meet the deadline. Okay, so perhaps Natalia and Tatiana will give us some reasons why people work except money. So what are the reasons? Why do people work except money?
I think that sometimes people work to be busy.
Just to be busy.
Yes.
Not to sit.
Because sometimes, for example, it concerns especially moms, young moms who are как в декретном отпуске.
Ага, maternity leave. Сейчас я вам напишу. Maternity leave. Maternity leave. Maternity leave.
Who are in
сразу. Ага, да.
who are in maternity leave, and they say that it's like they miss their work and they just want to be busy and to just как, to have something more than your child and your husband.
Can something be more important than your child? So in your opinion. Okay, so they are afraid of losing their qualification, yeah? Боятся потерять квалификацию. And another thing for work, sick pay. What is it, sick pay? Sick pay.
Больничный.
Да, больничный. То есть мы с вами сказали maternity leave, это отпуск по уходу за ребенком, и sick pay это больничный.
А sick leave нет? Не подойдет или только sick pay? Я просто не...
Это так называемые collocations. Collocations это когда у вас слова согласуются друг с другом, иначе никак не употребляются. Да? Ну это так же, как мы в русском языке, допустим, говорим закадычный друг и заклятый враг. Да? Казалось бы, и то означает очень-очень такой, да? Но почему-то мы не скажем заклятый друг, да? Не скажем же так, да? Или закадычный враг. Потому что у нас в языке уже так устоялось. Да, вот так и с этими выражениями. То есть, если у вас maternity leave, то так его надо и запомнить, да?
И sick pay, да?
Sick pay. Okay. So, Natalia, will you give any other reasons? So, why do people work?
I think some people work for self-realization, achieve some purpose, some aims. Maybe to meet interesting new people, to get new opportunities, new knowledges.
Okay, a very extended answer. Thank you a lot. So, and so the next question is the third one. You can see it in the document. So, which of these benefits are the most important? So, you have social status. What is it, social status? Can you explain it, Mikhail? What is it, social status? How do you understand it?
А вы не можете написать это, потому что я social status?
In the document, Evgeny. It is in the document. The third question. So it means that you have some social guarantees. Да? Это означает, что у вас есть некие социальные гарантии, да? For example, if you work at some state services, you know that you will get your pension when you are old, yeah, or something like that. Okay, so among benefits we have.
Нина, вот это social status, это как конкретно переводится?
Социальный статус.
И это имеется в виду в таком значении, как гарантии, да? Как бы,
да, то есть ваш социальный статус. Career advancement. What is it, Natalia? Career advancement.
Advancement?
The guys have already found out what it is. Mikhail, will you give a prompt? What is it?
Предпочтение, что ли?
Career advancement, продвижение, да? Карьерное продвижение. Room for creativity. Татьяна.
Room for maybe a special room where you can relax and maybe wait when some great ideas will pop into your head.
Так, Татьяна попалась на мою удочку. Дело в том, что room это не комната, нет, это пространство. Да, то есть room это еще как синоним слова space, да, room, то есть пространство. Хорошо. Так, то есть вам нужно пространство для творчества, да? Okay, the next one, little or no stress. Наталья, what is this? How do you understand it?
Where can I see the document?
You can see it. This third question, I will highlight it with red color, so in order to see it, okay? So, social status, career advancement, room for creativity, little or no stress.
Sorry, I don't see any questions in my Chrome.
You can see the question. Does anybody see? So little or no stress. So how can you understand it? So what is it? Do you know any kind of job where you have no stress? So Natalia, what can you say about it?
And what question?
Little or no stress. So do you know any kinds of jobs where you have no stress? Знаете, какие-то работы, где вообще нету стресса?
I think it depends on person.
I think it depends on
some person which can find stress in any activity, and there are another person which who enough relief and calm, and any job will be not very stressful for them.
Так, Наталья, смотрите, вы там which употребили, да, с человеком. Обычно говорят, что... Да, когда вы говорите о человеке, тогда надо who говорить или that. А если вы говорите о какой-то зверюшке, да, или о неодушевленном предмете, тогда мы говорим which that, да? Okay. So the next one is, we have discussed little or no stress, satisfaction, sense of achievement. Mikhail, what is it? Satisfaction or sense of achievement?
Удовлетворение от чего? Вот achievement. Чувство гордости или что это?
Достижение, да, achieve это достигать, achievement это достижение. Хорошо. Okay, and now let's talk, which of these benefits are the most important for you? So, Евгений. Natalia, can you tell us which of these benefits are the most important for you? Which we have mentioned, which we have just mentioned.
Nowadays, it's very important for me to have a room for creativity and career advancement. But when I start to work, was very important payment and new knowledge.
And if it isn't a secret, who are you by profession? If you need room for creativity.
I'm a human resource manager.
I see. Natalia, so what can you tell us? What are the benefits? What are the most important benefits among these issues? Какие для вас самые важные?
Кроме того, что перечислено, да?
No, among these ones, so social status, career advancement, room for creativity, little or no stress, satisfaction, sense of achievement. So what are the most important?
Most important? Maybe career advancement.
Career advancement. So you climb the career ladder. What is it? Climb the career ladder.
Взбираться по карьерной лестнице.
Давайте напишем climb the career ladder. Career ladder. Climb the career ladder. Взбираться по карьерной лестнице. And how high have you climbed to the career ladder? Как высоко вы уже забрались?
not very high.
Okay, but you have great prospects, да? Но, может быть, чуть-чуть.
Because I work is very beautiful company. I think career ladder can be different. You can.
What does it mean? You mentioned that you work in a beautiful company. What does it mean? А как это вы в красивой компании работаете? Что вы
Beautiful.
имели в виду? А давайте по-русски.
Хорошей компании.
Хороший. Ну, давайте лучше скажем. Да, beautiful. I heard that I work in the beautiful company. I thought, what kind of it? Okay. So I see. Do you know such phenomenon? It is called like a glass ceiling. Glass ceiling. Вот есть такое понятие glass ceiling. Это стеклянный потолок. How do you understand that? Как вы думаете, в каком контексте оно употребляется? Когда на работе говорят стеклянный потолок. I have the problem of glass ceiling. Михаил?
А как на английском? Это невозможность роста, невозможность как бы.
Impossibility.
Impossibility of growth, career growth.
Impossibility of career growth or impossibility of being promoted. Да, еще одно, возможно, новое слово. Being promoted. Promoted – это быть повышенным, да. Невозможность повыситься по службе. Вот человек как бы видит, куда он может, да, а этот стеклянный потолок его не пускает. Okay, so do you have such problem of glass ceiling at your work? Как у вас есть такая проблема на работе? Наталья, Татьяна, do you have a glass ceiling? Михаил.
I think if you have such problem, you can change. А как решить проблему? And
you can solve the problem.
Yeah. It's
you can solve the problem. So you recommend everybody to leave their workplace and go to search anything else, yeah? Вы всем рекомендуете покинуть рабочие места, да, и идти искать.
Как бы мешает, как правильно сказать.
Prevents from doing disturbs. Ну, давайте disturbs скажем. If something disturbs you. If something disturbs you. You can leave your workplace. Okay. And problems. Let's talk about problems. Deadline pressure. Tatiana, how do you understand this phenomenon? Deadline pressure. So what is it?
I think that it means when you have a lot of work to do.
You are snowed with work, yeah?
Yeah. But you haven't enough time, and you have, and moreover, you have like a strict terms of doing this job, and you understand that if you miss this term, you'll have some consequences, maybe like punishments or like fines.
Penalties.
Penalties, yeah.
You can get your penalties. So that is right. The next one is lack of recognition, Natalia. Lack of recognition. How do you understand it?
Lack of recognition. I think it's when a person works, but nobody can't see his achievement, and nobody does him any feedback.
Nobody admits his or her achievements, да, никто не признает достижения. The next one is workaholism. So, Mikhail, do you think is it a problem to be a workaholic, or is it more an advantage?
No, I see как черта, it's part of character. Yes?
It's a trait of the character. Yes,
Great. Yes?
Trait of the character or feature of the character.
It is hard to change this. А как это получается? Трудоголизм это у нас как бы, ну как бы это.
So it is hard to change because it is a trait of the character, yeah? But is it a positive or a negative one for the person who is the beholder, who is an owner of the...
It's positive. Because
positive.
he make a lot of work, maybe how can do two people.
Okay, but
I know some person who works there.
So what? Is it he or she? She? Yeah. Does he have a family? Because when you have a family, you are distracted from work.
Yes.
So even with the family, he can work a lot. Okay. So the next one is overwork or physical strain. Evgeny, are you with us? No. So Tatiana, can you explain this phenomenon? Overwork or physical strain?
Physical strain. Maybe it's also like straight feature of the character. No.
Perhaps, or just something that you face in your daily life. Overwork, переработка, да, physical strain, физическое напряжение, yeah. So when, for example, if you do physical work, then you face physical strain. А давайте вспомним, как будет офисный рабочий и как будет человек, который выполняет физическую тяжелую работу.
White collar and blue collar workers.
Great. This is really great. White collar, только collar, да?
White collar.
Белые воротнички, да. White collar workers. White collar workers and те, кто выполняет тяжелую физическую работу. Who will help? Blue, хорошо. Blue collar workers,
Хорошо, тяжелую физическую работу?
Те, которые работают на физической работе, blue collar workers, да, это как бы синие воротнички. А те, которые в офисах, white collar workers.
Yes? Я еще слышал, не слышал, а вот Headhunter там в одной компании 10 лет, так они вот выставляли какую-то инфографику, и там было white collar, потом blue collar и golden, это топ-менеджмент.
So you see, very useful information. Thank you a lot. It is very interesting. So the next one is stress caused by responsibility. Mikhail, how can you translate it? Stress caused by responsibility. What is it? Cause это который является причиной чего-то.
Как?
Стресс, который является причиной, вернее, следствием, да, является следствием ответственности, да, responsibility. Okay. So let's talk about the problem.
It is a very interesting question. By responsibility.
Yeah, people are also tired because of responsibility. Да, от ответственности тоже можно устать. Okay, so.
A lot of people who work in a top position не очень внимательно к этому, not
too attentive to this. Не слишком внимательно к этому, not too attentive to this. So let's look at these problems. Which problems do you think are the most damaging for the person? Какие из этих проблем наиболее вредны для человека? Which problems do you think are the most damaging for the person? Among these ones, Natalia.
Maybe all of them.
But let's distinguish the number one, yes, so the top one.
Lack of recognition, I think. This problem can
It's difficult to face it, yeah, тяжело с ней столкнуться, it's difficult to face it, лицом к лицу. And which problems do you face at your work among these ones? С какими проблемами вы все на работе сталкиваетесь?
As for me, deadline pressure is very often.
Very often. Natalia, so what can you tell about the problems? Which are the most damaging ones? Какие вот наиболее вредные? Which are the most damaging?
Stress.
Stress.
Any stress.
Okay, I see. Так, а как у нас будет по-английски зарплата?
Salary.
А еще какие варианты?
Wage.
Wages. Ага, какая разница между wages и salary? What's the difference? Does it exist? Она существует? Okay, so what's the difference? Wages and salary. А то будете wages получать и не будете знать, что оно wages. Будете думать, что salary.
Wage, наверное, большая, нет?
No, no, it doesn't depend on the amount.
Может, с премиями?
No, any perks, no bonuses, so wages это так, которую... Ага, so...
Наверное, без налогов и без налогов, нет?
No, with taxes and without taxes.
Как
No,
бы нет,
no.
и гроз, нет.
No, so any other suggestions?
Нету.
Нет. Ага, so do you give up, Михаил? Okay. Так, wages это у нас те, которые вы получаете каждую неделю, в конце каждой недели, а salary раз в месяц. Да? Поэтому оно называется wages. So, okay, so the next one. By the way, who gets wages? Кто у нас получает wages? So, and haven't suspected about it after this moment. So, okay, wages. And
we have a third Ukrainian variant. Two parts of salary.
So twice a month, дважды в месяц. So, answer the fourth question, you can see it in the document. What would you value most in workplace? Что вы больше всего цените на рабочем месте? Approachable employer. Who is it, approachable employer? Наталья, who is it, approachable employer?
Проактивные сотрудники.
Так, давайте, значит, думать. Так, я так понимаю, что мы с вами путаем босса и сотрудника, да? Значит, смотрите, employer, вообще слово employee это нанимать на работу, да? Соответственно, тот, кто нанимает на работу, как называется?
Employer.
Employer, да? То есть это не сотрудник, это начальник. А тот, кто работает, как называется? Наталья, will you help us? Наталья, как называется сотрудник? Employee, хорошо, так. Employee, то есть employee это тот, кто нанимает, а employee это тот, кого нанимает. Вот для работника такое красивое слово, employee. Okay, so approachable employer, so who is it? How can you translate this phrase? Наталья, can you translate it? Approachable employer.
Approach это подход, правильно?
So, who is approachable employer? Ну, такой, значит, работодатель, который ищет подход, да, к каждому. So, he finds the approach to each worker. Okay, comfortable working environment, Михаил.
Environment это получается
Окружение, да?
Вот, я не, в общем, как это комфортное рабочее что-то.
Условия, да, environment это окружение, да, то есть комфортная рабочая, comfortable working environment, комфортная рабочая обстановка. Наталья, the next one.
Sense of being part of the business. Чувство принадлежности к общему делу, да?
Financial rewards of high productivity, Татьяна.
То есть какие-то дополнительные, да, финансовые поощрения за высокую продуктивность.
Okay, so do you have financial rewards of high productivity at your work?
Personally, I don't, but some professions,
Like,
no, but some professions, especially blue-collar workers in our companies, they have such financial rewards.
Nice. So flexible working hours, Evgeny. Flexible working hours, Mikhail. Flexible working hours.
Я как это правильно сказать, типа гибкое рабочее время.
Да, гибкий рабочий график. Ага. Do you have a work with flexible hours? У вас работа с гибким рабочим графиком?
Yes, I have hours.
Okay.
Получается, я должен полностью работать, да?
I have a work with flexible working hours. The next one, good remuneration. Tatiana, will you translate it? Good remuneration.
The hardest one. What is it?
Вознаграждение. Вознаграждение.
It's like remuneration means salary or some additional.
I think moral and financial. I think it includes everything. So. So the next one. Opportunity to progress. Progress это существительное, а progress это глагол. Ударение падает на второй слог. Да? Наталья, can you translate it? Opportunity to progress.
Возможность развиваться.
Do you have an opportunity to progress at your work?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. Opportunity for personal development, Mikhail.
Личного развития, возможность личного развития, да?
Okay, so and let's talk about the questions which can sound at the interview. So, in your opinion, when you come to the interview, so how should you behave? What clothes should you be wearing? So, Natalia, any suggestions? So.
Your clothes should be not very bright and
not to annoy. Не раздражать.
Да, yes, not annoyed and it's preferable classic style. And when you are going to interview, it's a good idea to know
where you go.
Нет. Is the dress code is in the company dress code? Если в компании дресс-код, как сказать?
Perhaps it exists and you should keep to it. Да, надо его придерживаться. Natalia, do you have any suggestions how to behave during the interview?
You should be polite.
Not to be rude, yeah. It was
positive and active. You should be honest.
Honest. Why should you be honest?
Because if you lie always,
can be revealed. Да, может открыться.
Can be revealed, yes, and your impression will not be good.
So you will make a bad impression on your employers, yeah, in this way. Do you believe in white lie? Как вы верите в такую ложь? White lie. Это ложь во благо. Do you believe in white lie? Белая ложь. So, can it exist? No.
In any situation maybe, but not very often.
Not very often. Okay. Михаил, do you have any suggestion how should the applicant это человек, который нанимается на работу, да? How should the applicant behave during the interview?
behave это
Вести себя, ага, behave.
If you I think a lot of interview, job interview, есть одна интересная особенность. Как правильно сказать, что есть хитрая?
Ага, there is one interesting peculiarity. There is one interesting peculiarity.
People want to have this position. Also,
Not to do anything, и ничего не делать, да?
no, they also try to lie on the interview.
Ага, so
Или как бы lie or как преувеличивать.
overestimate.
Overestimate all his достижения, как бы
Achievements, to overestimate their achievements. Achievements, or perhaps he was just a blue-collar worker and he says that he was a boss somewhere in the company.
I think not for not only for blue.
But for everybody. Evgeny, are you with us?
Да.
So can you tell us how should the person behave while the interview?
Person has to be calm and serious about the questions that are asked. What else? I don't know. That's it.
Something to add about the dress code.
It depends on the work.
Yes.
It depends on the work. Okay.
Как правильно сказать, куда? Which company you use?
No, apply for это наниматься на работу. Apply for. It depends on the place where you apply for. Это зависит от места, куда вы нанимаетесь на работу. It depends on the place where you apply for. Okay, and so let's proceed to the most possible questions which can be asked during the interview. So let's start with Tatiana, yeah? So why do you think, let's imagine, so you come to some company, so what kind of company can it be?
Maybe barista, just lawyer bureau, I don't know.
Law bureau, yeah, law firm. And
Yes.
so they ask you, why do you think that you are the best person for our job? Why?
Because I am certain that I am the best person for this post because I can provide a good and highly qualified help and advice to your clients and help your company to develop and to invite new clients.
You may say attract, yeah, привлекать,
Attract a new client, and my work experience will be coincide with the main aims of your company.
That is great, but not will be coincide, but will coincide, yeah, совпадет.
Okay.
Will coincide. Okay, so thank you a lot. Natalia, so which company are you applying for? Какую компанию вы нанимаете? So Tatiana is applying for the law firm, and you?
I should imagine.
Ну вот по вашей профессии, то есть куда бы вы нанимались, в какую компанию?
I like to work in a IT company.
So can you answer the same question? Why do you think that you are the best person for this position?
I'm have an experience about 5 years. I can support all process.
I can be supportive, давайте прилагательно скажем. I can be supportive, то есть я могу быть такой, которая оказывает поддержку.
I can be supportive and be helpful for your business and for your persons. I try to learn every time and improve myself and
What else?
what else? I'm very ответственная, responsible person.
I'm very responsible, yeah.
And we can
Meet the deadline.
create any problem to solve it for me, and I know that I manage this.
And you can also say, I am ambitious. Are you an ambitious person?
I know that in American culture, ambitious is good, positive noun, but in our in Russian and Ukrainian culture, it's negative noun.
But if you have the interview with American employers, so it will be suitable, yeah, if you say that I am ambitious.
Yes, you are.
She's ambitious. Okay, and you can say that you are highly educated, yeah? Why not? Okay, Mikhail, what can you tell about yourself? Which kind of company are you applying for?
I cannot tell you about this.
Why? Let's imagine something. Let's figure out.
Only on the two interview. А как они проходили?
They took place.
In the format of dialogue.
In the format of the dialogue. I see.
But dialogue about company and what do they do, или как, чем они занимаются, чем занимается компания.
Нет, о том, чем они занимаются, да?
Ну, как бы, чем занимается компания, про то, чем занимается.
What the company does?
Как?
What the company does? Что компания делает? What the company does?
What the company does.
So...
I'm not good, как пример для обсуждения.
I'm not a very good example. But still, you can figure out some company. Давайте вы придумаете какую-то компанию, вот как будто вам задают такой вопрос.
Доставка мармеладов в Казахстан.
Нет, там точно Михаил не хочет работать.
Okay, what is the question? Could you...
So, you imagine some company and the situation is like this. So, the interviewer asks you, why do you think that you are the best person for this position? So, can it be IT company? No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so let it be. IT company. So, and the interviewer asks you, why do you think that you are the best person for this position?
Okay, because I have a very big experience in that place.
Я, наверное, в этой сфере, да?
А как правильно мои достижения? My achievements?
Achievements. I have great achievements.
Great achievements, such as on the last
project.
Last place or last work?
At my last work, at my last workplace.
At my last work, I have a plan.
Project, наверное, проекты, да, в IT?
Я хотел сказать, что так, я выполнял всегда план.
I have always completed, accomplished. I have always accomplished the plan.
Это как
Или можем как сегодня.
completed, это выполнял, да? Complete,
Accomplish, да, завершать успешно, да, accomplish. Или мы можем, как вот сегодня, met deadline, да, имеется в виду, что в срок всегда все делал. I met deadline.
and, а как правильно, а как зарабатывать?
Можно earn, ну, а если зарабатывать себе на жизнь, хотя это вряд ли в формате.
The company.
И Евгений, so have you figured out which company you are applying for?
А вот это earn for a living, what is it?
Ага, Евгений не с нами, да? Okay, so let's proceed to the next
Он
question.
на работу, наверное, уже устраивался.
Чего время терять, да? Так. Are you overqualified? No, let's skip it. So, describe a difficult experience at work and how you handled it. Опишите опыт ваш сложный на работе, какой-то случай, как вы с ним справились. So, describe a difficult experience at work and how you handled it. So, Natalia, can you describe it? Let's start with you, Natalia. So, can you describe the experience, the difficult experience at work?
Difficult experience.
Да, сложный.
For me, very difficult to collect some.
Можно чуть поближе? Очень так плохо.
Плохо слышно. А куда же поближе? А так лучше слышно.
Все припали к экрану.
Не знаю, чем помочь. А так лучше.
Хорошо, вот супер.
Хорошо, только тихо. Ну хорошо.
Не, вот хорошо, сейчас намного лучше. Я не знаю, вы что-то там делали или нет, но лучше.
Ага. About my difficult experience.
Difficult experience at work and how you handled it. И как вы с ним справились? Because you know, employers like to know how you decide, how you solve the problem.
I have a humanitarian education and always hate any calculation and collecting dates, and it was very difficult to me make some free cheats and any formulas. But I worked. I find people who help me and find some information in internet.
On the internet, да? Они говорят на интернете. On the internet.
On the internet. It was very fun.
So, it was a difficult experience and you handled it successfully, yeah? Tatiana, can you tell us about the difficult experience?
Yes, I had such experience at my previous place of job. So it was the end of the month, and I was only one worker at a special direction because everybody else was on holiday. That's why I had a huge amount of paperwork, and moreover I have to do their work and my own. But and sometimes I had to stay work. I have to overwork, but maybe to take work at home, and I was very nervous about this. But the годовой отчет.
Account report отчет, so annual report. Михаил, thank you.
annual report was passed, and I was really happy when.
Ага, вы можете сказать hand it in, это значит вы в руки его прям отдали. So what hand it in, ага. Смотрите, работать сверхурочно, work overtime, да? Не overwork перерабатывать, а I worked overtime, yeah?
And find I was really happy when they, when my colleagues came. Colleagues came from their from their holiday. I congratulate them on Happy New Year.
So did you mention somehow that it was difficult for you, that you didn't want to work overtime?
Sure, sure. I didn't find this factor from them.
But if you was work overtime too, you have a good как возможность.
Ну, есть такой a golden opportunity, это прям золотая возможность, нереальная возможность, a golden opportunity of what?
If he will see you on the work all time, maybe they have a growth.
Promotion, да? You will get a promotion. Может быть, вас повысят, а может быть и нет. Perhaps you will get your promotion. Perhaps no. Okay. So, Mikhail, so did you face any difficult experience? Did you go through some difficult experience at your work, and did you handle it?
I have not. Difficult.
Can it be true? Because each person has some difficult experience. No?
Maybe I как правильно по-другому чуть-чуть воспринимаю, как вот правильно сказать?
You accept it in another way. Accept, да, принимать, воспринимать.
In another way.
Will you teach us?
On this process like study.
Like studying. So are you going to study all your life?
Yes.
Как вы всю жизнь будете учиться, да?
It's a very interesting process.
Okay, so the next one is, let's do like this. So you have a list of questions. There are about 50 questions. Да? Видите список вопросов? In the end of the document. Да? So let's choose one question and ask another person. So imagine that you are an employer and you have an applicant, not an employee but an applicant, perhaps your future employee. So Natalia, let it be like this. So you are an employer and you ask the question to Tatiana, yeah? And one question which you like, which you think is the most revealing one, so it will reveal the personality of Natalia. Of Tatiana.
Tatiana, have you got angry at work? Have you got angry at work? And what happened?
Have I got angry at work here?
Yeah.
Interesting question. I think yes, because nobody is застрахован, insured или secured.
Nobody can be insured from this. Что-то я так не слышала, это мы как-то кальку с русского языка делаем. There is no escape. Давайте лучше скажем, вот такое точно есть. There is no escape from it. Как бы нет способа убежать от этого.
I am sure that there is no escape from this. Sometimes you have bad mood, so sure it can happen, but I think that the most important thing is not to put your mood to other people. So you shouldn't.
Давайте скажем, не портить настроение другим людям, как бы портить.
Don't damage, but
not to spoil the other people's mood, да, не портить настроение другим людям.
Not to spoil their mood and maybe do something pleasant for you, and everything will be okay.
A good piece of advice. Thank you.
Now
Okay.
my question. Yes.
It's your turn. So who will be your applicant?
Applicant. I will pick Natalia. So Natalia, what are your goals for the future?
Ну так, подождите, тогда у вас замкнутый круг получится. Давайте Михаила спросим. Так.
Так, еще раз, что-то я пропустил. Вы меня там что-то спрашиваете?
Михаил, вы у нас будете, да, вы у нас будете кандидатом на работу.
А какой еще раз вопрос?
So let's tell the question.
What are your goals for the future?
Goals это получается как? Типа планы, да?
Цели. Goals это цели.
Еще раз что-то не слышу.
Цели. Какие ваши цели?
Цель.
What are your goals?
Ага. Это на интервью такое, да? Okay. My goals for future is working in the international, a big international company, как через это, как правильно сказать, через
Какое слово?
через
Через in
the 5 years.
in 5 years. So
And maybe try working in another country.
in another country. Okay. And now Mikhail is an employer, and Natalia is an applicant. Yeah, Mikhail. Let's ask the question to Natalia.
Maybe the question was.
Any one of these.
Your home, your work home with you?
Do you take work home with me? Да?
Yes.
Sometimes yes, I take work home with me, but I try don't do it.
Not to do it. I try not to do it.
I try not to do it.
Если я работодатель, то why do you think so?
Why not?
Михаил вошел в роль.
Why I try not to do it?
Yes.
Because I think that work is work. And other important things in your life, and if you will work a lot, you
will get
lose your health, you lose your happiness, and become bad worker.
Okay, so the employee in this case will say that thank you for your honesty and goodbye.
Правильно сказать, вы не приняты.
Значит, мы друг другу не подходим.
So we will work another one.
Как правильно? Вы не приняты. То есть, когда вы уволены, вы fired, да, когда мы...
So you are not accepted, you are not employed, but I don't think that they say so. How do they usually say? We will call you. Yeah? Мы позвоним. Нет, Михаил, или вы напрямик хотите сказать сразу?
I think it's people. I think people try to say как truth.
Truth. So you are for the truth, yeah, not for lying. Okay, so you are an honest.
Article in some days. Как несколько дней назад. Some days.
A few days ago, I read an article.
I read an article. Okay. And it's about Google. They try to tell the people who try to work in Google. They tell why they don't accept your как кандидатуру, как
Or applicants.
applicant. They try to, а как правильно, вот они четко формулируют, почему они тебя не берут. Конкретно. Ну, потому что ты там не умеешь считать.
They define it clearly. They define it clearly. Ну, как бы четко определяют. They define it clearly.
Определение, да, да. Ну как-то вот так.
Ага. So.
It's a good, как пример. It's a good example for Ukrainian company.
Okay, so so I thank you for your work, for being hardworking. So I think that you will be a good applicant for job. So I wish you all the best. So see you the next time. Goodbye to you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.